I don't think I've seen a company try and self-destruct as efficiently or as fast as Twitch has in the recent days, weeks, days. I don't know anymore. Almost every day now it's something new with Twitch. You know, okay. Well, just for starters, I've never actually been a huge fan of Twitch, and this has been for years. Even though we stream there, which it just, how do I put it? It is the best place to stream when you have a community. I'm just saying, I don't think that's really a hot take. I think it just has all the streaming components needed to make a community healthy and prosper when it actually happens. Growing on Twitch, impossible, but you have to grow from outside Twitch. Anyway, it's baffling, right? That we're getting not only controversy after controversy, but just no accountability whatsoever, right? There's a list. And what is this? Within the last 2 weeks, maybe the last 2 weeks, give or take. We have the whole Hassan situation, right? Where, I mean, it's debated that he shocks his dog. First, I give him the benefit of the doubt. I give him like maybe he didn't shock his dog, but there was like so much stuff that's just coming out, and he's changing his story over and over and over. And now it's like there's images of his collar being taped. Look, there's just so much going on and so much just dumb actions by Hassan that it makes it impossible to believe anything he says at this point. So that's one thing. So now which means that Twitch is relatively okay with Hassan no matter what he does. And we all know that, right? We all know whatever. It doesn't matter what he does. What do you get? Like maybe a day or two slap on the wrist. And I think he said that he's not like, he doesn't feel like he's a special child in Twitch's eyes. Completely false. Anyone else watch that unbelievably cringy video of them singing happy birthday specifically to Hassan? Jesus. It's just sad. I mean, it's really cringy.
Happy birthday to you.
What the fuck?
Happy birthday to you.
Bro, we're never beating the Hassan runs Twitch allegations after this.
Really sad. So Twitch, I guess they're just trying to, I think they're not taking any action on that front purely because they don't have 100% proof and they need 110% to do anything against Hassan. Anyone else, it's like 1% proof. If you even think about it, boom, gone. It's over. You're banned. But if it's Hassan, no. You get like maybe a year to explain yourself. And no matter what you say, you're fine. So Twitch, that's kind of a stance of basically taking by not doing anything or not announcing it. Oh my God, this is just a list. But there recently, this one, I'm not entirely sure who or what the issue is. That's the wrong way to put it. Basically, recently, they let a streamer, what is the streamer? What is it called? No, Furry. Okay, so here's the other thing as of recent, and we're not even getting to the big one, which is TwitchCon, right? We're gonna get to that in a second. But so there's this streamer called Tiger, was it G-R-E? Yeah, I was right, T-Y-G-R-E. VTuber. He's a furry, and that's fine. But also he's in a diaper, and he's part of the EBDL, Adult Baby Diaper. Jesus, even saying that, even saying this just makes it weird. Adult Baby Diaper Lover subculture within the furry community. He's on the front page, and then he got banned for like a day. I actually don't know what this breaks for Twitch's TOS. Does anyone know? What is it? I mean, they allowed hot tub streamers, and they also banned. I mean, they're super hypocritical, right? Like they banned VTubers who like have like a little bit of cleavage, which is I really just don't understand that. But in this case, it's a baby tiger or some kind of tiger VTube in a diaper. I guess my question here, while I wouldn't watch that content, I actually don't know what TOS is it breaking? What rule does that break? I mean, all I'm seeing is that apparently it banned Twitch's community guidelines, but I don't know if that's like, what's the community guideline? That it's a diaper? I mean, it's weird as shit. You know, I'll put it that way. Is it something you want on the front page of your platform? Probably not. I can't imagine advertisers like, okay, we want to send advertising your way. And also thank you for having this animated baby tiger in a diaper. You know, thank you. It's just like, it's so weird. I don't even see this one I'm actually conflicted about, only because what exactly does it break for Twitch? Great, this whole video is about like the controversy they're in and how they're just making every misstep possible. I personally would probably say like maybe this shouldn't have been on the front page. I mean, people are saying that it's like glorifying fetishes, and like I understand that argument and the logic behind it. The problem is that when like hot tub streams be, for example, or other like streams where people are just very clearly over-sexualized and trying to be over-sexualized to, you know, get the male gaze. Like, isn't that a form of, you know, fetishizing, you know, people and like getting dumbass people to watch and follow because they're thirsty as shit and have zero, like, they don't know how social cues work or don't know how to behave in, you know, a social setting, but whatever. So anyway. Wait, her Twitch page? Oh, no, it was reactivated the day after her second ban. Okay, so I guess really the big Jesus Christ. The big issue is that I'm sorry. I'm literally looking at an image of it right now, and it's like this is gross. This is weird and gross. I'm like, oh my God. And there's one where he has like a bib in. Ooh, hold on. This is actually like, this is creeping me out. Is this? Maybe we may have gone too far, folks. This is bad. You know, I'm all about like freedom of speech, freedom of expression, etc. But you're streaming yourself as a tiger with a binky in and a diaper. Man, that is a tough pill to swallow. Actually, wait, this is apparently, I guess Aspen Gold said this. Fetish content should not be on Twitch, which I agree with. And the extent that it is, it should be 18 plus verified users. The fact that this was on the front page is either a testament of how morally rotten or absolutely, I think I could just say it now, retarded the Twitch moderation team is. Yeah, I mean, look, I will never go to bat for Twitch's moderation team. And the more I look at this, the more I think I just kind of persuaded myself, but this can't be on the front. This can't be anywhere, right? Like, it's glorifying a fetish, like a really gross one at that. You know, being furry, okay, you know what? Fine. We all understand, we all get that, but in a diaper as a kid with a binky, I think that's like you're just a few steps away from gathering a group of PDF files. I'm sorry, maybe that's a hot take, but I think you're only a stone throw away, and that could play a part in it. Anyway, so they only banned it for a day. I don't know what the line is for how long they should be banned. I think the simple solution is, hey, you got to be 18 plus to view this content. You know, like the dark side of Twitch. You know, those tags are there for a reason, and they keep. You know, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want a child watching this. I would be extremely uncomfortable with them watching that. I think, like, only because, you know, it's like, how would you differentiate this from like a cartoon? Now, I'd argue this is an adult male who's playing as this tiger thing. I think it's just two different. It's just two different realms, right? So. Yeah, it's gross. Honestly, I think maybe like a week ban and then like a force 18 plus. You know, there needs to be a better system for this kind of stuff. Like, hey, you know, maybe for VTubers, I'm not trying to throw all VTubers under the bus here, but maybe for VTubers, they should be like, not analyzed, but like some kind of department in Twitch that like verifies your rig. I think that's what it's called. And like what you represent. And if that was the case, and then Twitch said, hey, we're going to let this slide, that's fine. I'd be like, Twitch, what the fuck? What are you doing? That's crazy. So mishandling this, good way to go, Twitch. And then there's TwitchCon, which I probably should have started this video with, and I might just edit this video to make it the first thing, because that's probably the most important thing. But apparently, what is her name? Emu? Eru? TwitchCon faces shutdown calls as fans slam security arrangements. I'm sorry, I'm literally watching the video as it's happening. That she's like with Amiru. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but she's just like meeting with a fan, right? And they're like talking. Then some big tall ass dude walks over to her and just starts like hugging her. Now, and then security immediately runs up and just pushes the shit out of him. She also backs away as well. So like, that's super weird. That's really unfortunate. I feel bad. I mean, I genuinely feel bad for her. I don't know what she streams, what she does, what she represents, but it's that's like totally not cool. And apparently Twitch banned the private security for streamers because they were like, oh, we're gonna have our own security. And which to one degree, it's like if you maybe they have that much faith in the security team, but now it's like, dude, your security didn't do that good of a job because you're supposed to prevent it from happening. The guy walks out of the shadows like he's fucking Batman. You know, like, and then he just pushes him off. That way too late. What if like the guy had like a knife or something and he just walked up and just stabbed her? They should be like by, not necessarily right next to her, but close enough. Unless the security was just unfortunately, unluckily looking away for a hot second when it happened. But like they should have been. He walks out like he's Batman. He just walked out like Batman. So why weren't they? And then another one comes out. I'm not sure if she's security as well, but why was security not just up front? You know, like near the streamer. Let's see here. Amira said that her recent stream that Twitch allowed her to do her live show at TwitchCon on the condition that she do a meet and greet. Okay, I mean that's I guess fair. She was also not allowed to bring her own security guard as he was banned for stopping a weird guy at a previous TwitchCon. Right. I mean, again, this is such a bad look. It's actually not even a look. It's just this is so bad for Twitch. It's depressing. It really is. I don't know how they go forward with TwitchCon from this kind of stuff. If there's another incident, I think they might shut down early. I don't think they will because they just lose stupid money and the procedure for closing everything down would just be insane. And I think didn't they come out with a statement? Twitch statement on Twitch. Twitch response after Amir assaulted. Let's see here. Safety security is our highest priority. Clearly not, but whatever. Behavior displayed by the individual involved in the incident involving a high profile streamer. Why would you not name them? What? Why would you? Okay. Completely unacceptable and deeply unsettling. Deeply unsettling. There we go. In line with existing TwitchCon security protocols, law enforcement and event security were on site and responded to the incident. Right, but you responded, not prevented. Let's just get that clear. We immediately blocked this individual from returning to TwitchCon premises, and they are banned indefinitely from Twitch, both online and in-person events. Do you have to like register your Twitch account to get into TwitchCon? I guess that makes sense. Although, can they just make a new account if that was the case? We are coordinating with the impacted creators team and continue to cooperate with any law enforcement. We have increased security at the meet and greet attendee check-in point, and we'll have additional security personnel surrounding participating streamers. If you RSVP for a meet and greet, please know that we are unable to accommodate +1s for the remainder of the event. Wow, okay, that sucks. That sucks for everyone else because they can't bring their +1. I understand why they're stopping that, but still, Twitch has a zero tolerance policy for harassment or acts that inhibit the safety and security of our community. What are you talking about right there? You let Hassan talk to probe terrorist shit all the time. Literally all the time. Political streaming on Twitch is like literally the downfall of Twitch. Arguably, maybe just Hassan, but still. Twitch should not have gone to politics. Or, I mean, I think it was a bad take. A bad thing to let go. They should have just let other streaming platforms deal with politics. Like YouTube, for example, but I digress. I feel bad for her. Twitch is a complete failure at everything they do and touch recently. It's just like, I don't know. Again, I don't know why. Why are they doing this? Why do they not want to exist? How is Amazon still backing them? There's so many controversies. I'm generally shocked that there's gotta be something behind the scenes, right? Does Twitch make enough money? Aren't they always in the negative? Like always, like, does Twitch make a profit? No, Twitch does not currently make a profit, but it's owned by Amazon, which, while Twitch generates revenue of 1.8 billion, its expenses have kept it from being profitable. not profitable revenue for the expenses. Yeah, I mean, if they're already in the negative, I think that alone is why they just refuse to actually do anything against Hassan. And again, this isn't a video about just like Hassan being a shit person, but I think Twitch is genuinely terrified. Imagine if they banned Kai and Hassan, right? If they banned those two somehow, I mean, Kai does wild shit. I don't think he's ever done anything ban worthy. You don't really hear controversy, right, about him. I don't watch his content, so I have nothing to say about him. But you know, if they ban like those two, or even just one, even Hassan, the amount of subs they would lose, it'd probably be such a dent they'd have to like downsize or something. Something would happen, right? So like, okay, we'll just give little bans to like say, hey, no. But oh man, this isn't looking good. This is not good. And if Twitch fails as like a streaming platform, I don't think Kick would be able to handle the influx, and YouTube is just a shit show for live streaming. TikTok is its own beast. It's great for discoverability, but like it's still just a terrible, no good platform. But this is dark times. I don't feel bad for Twitch because they literally deserve everything that they get, considering all the actions they take to just make their business just terrible. Despite the community they let you build it once you have it, which is nice, but still, Twitch just sucks. I don't know, man. Anyway, if you like this video, please follow for more, like, comment, subscribe, whatever shilling thing YouTube lets me, or what you want me to hear or say. And I'll see you guys next time.